Hey guys, what's going on? It's Infinity Sheep, and today I'm going to do something a little interesting. I'm going to be showing you how to upgrade your build and do some different things with familiar sets. So yeah, let's just get started here. These sets here, as you can tell, we have the original sets. These are Rebrickable models. So Rebrickable is the website where you can, go and find instructions for existing sets, or maybe just like new sets that don't have an existing set to build it onto. And you go ahead, you go on Rebrickable, you find instructions you want to use, and then you can use either existing sets and combine them, or simply using just a single set to do something really cool. And that's what we have on the table today. I got two interesting builds that we're going to take a look at. Now, the first one I want to take a look at here is Rocky. So what you're going to need to build Rocky is this, the bunny set. Set number 31162, the cute bunny. This is all you need. This is the only thing that you need for this build is this and the instructions. That is it. And this is, I believe, a $30 set. I believe $30 set here in Canada. And of course, this is what the original build is this nice looking bunny with a carrot. And then you can turn it into Rocky from Project Hail Mary. Now, I even have links to the instructions in the video description so you can go build these awesome builds for yourself. And this is awesome. I love Rocky. Of course, I've already talked about this build in just absolutely incredible set. I love the way it looks. It looks super accurate. Of course, now the guy that made the instructions has made even a bigger model of this using a baby Groot set from a couple of years ago. And that model also looks really good. So you can have a smaller, just good little size version to go with your, of course, Project Hail Mary ship that released, I think, was like a month ago. And of course, I'll also have a link in the description if you want to go watch that like set review. It is, I think, my third most viewed video of all time now. So yeah, super awesome. Love the build. Goes great with your Project Hail Mary setup. It's definitely, even if you just want a really cool build, it's awesome. And then the other build I want to talk about here is a lot of people are not happy when the Pol Koon Starfighter was micro-sized, like it was the micro fighter size ship. And, people are like, you want to know what? Let's upgrade it. Let's make a full-size Starfighter that looks awesome. This is sick. It looks awesome. Of course, it uses two sets. So it uses the existing Pol Koon Jedi, Starfighter set, and this creative 3-in-1, like, race plane? Yeah, it's a race plane. Those are the two things we need. You also need a windshield piece. Mine's did not use one. I just decided to go with just the open cover for now until I can find the, cockpit piece to put on top. But once I do have that, it's going to look even better and will look great with other Starfighters. And of course, it has a stand. So this one, it does come with a stand. You can actually put your set onto and just make stands look nicer. And to be honest, I might go ahead and get the instructions and do an actual stand for all my other Starfighters because it just looks so sick on a stand. Of course, it takes everything and makes it full size and it looks awesome. Can actually compare it to another Starfighter, that being the Obi-Wan Kenobi's Starfighter, which honestly, you take a look at them side by side, it's a little bit bigger, but it's got all the right proportions and everything. It looks great. And definitely, if you want to have this, nice full-scale Pol Koon Starfighter to go with, your Obi-Wan Starfighter, or either the Jedi Bob one, or some of the other ones, or even you just want to have it with some of your other ships, like, of course, the Arc 170 to go with the whole Order 66 vibe going on there. And definitely, if you want to build this for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can go build this out for yourself. It looks awesome. It's a great looking set, and I love it. Of course, full scale Starfighter, and will go great with your other Starfighters. So yeah, that is pretty much all when it comes to the sets. I do want to talk about a little bit more about Rebrickable. So it is an awesome website where you can just go ahead and make really cool builds like this. You can build them. Of course, instructions that have been made by incredibly talented designers, of course, in the fan community that make incredible models. They'll have links to both the Pol Koon Starfighter and the Rocky build so that you can go, build it for yourself and support these awesome creators who are, making these awesome models for us to enjoy, and definitely very appreciated. And Rebrickable is something I'll be doing a lot more of. Of course, there's some sets I want to do. Like, I know there's like an ArcQuest 70 alternate build where you can do like a full-scale A-Wing. And I know that if you take the TIE Bomber, they can do a TIE Advance, like Darth Vader's TIE Advance. And both sets look great. I'm definitely going to have to do them before those sets retire. I'm pretty sure the TIE Bomber is retiring at the end of this year. So definitely that's a set that I do need to get my hands on so I can do that alt build. And who knows, maybe able to do a TIE Bomber review, of course, with that set. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, Sheepod.